Hello everybody, this is Bob here and welcome to race number 8 of the NASCAR Skittles Cup Series season. This is the Cheez 355 at Watkins Glen. After a very unclimatic race in the NASCAR Series yesterday, we now bring out the Skittles Cup Series cars. So are we going to see any different of a race? I don't know, to be honest. So we're just gonna just go to this time. So starting the pole for this race is the Relay Xbox Man. Alongside my second is Marcus Jr. Third is Floyd Bobbin. Fourth is Kyle Busch. Fifth is William Byron. Sixth is Danny Hamlin. Seventh is Kevin Harvick. Eighth is Chase Elliott. Ninth is Bank Coaches. 10th is Tim Tom. 11th is Purser. 12th is Brad Keselowski. 13th is Gurdon. 14th is Kyle Larson. 15th is Scott Porter. 16th is Jamie Murray. 17th is Daniel Suarez. 18th is Douglas. 19th is Duck. 20th is Donald. 21st is Oliver. 22nd is Jordan McDonald. 23rd is Ryan Newman. 24th is Jimmy Johnson. 25th is Brian Blaney. 26th is Kurt Busch. 27th is Alex Bowman. 28th is Bob Wallace. 29th is Rebecca. 30th is Austin Dillon. 31st is Eric Almirola. 32nd is Eric Jones. 33rd is Nia. 34th is Paul Menard. 35th is Mr. Light's brother. 36th is Danger 6. 37th is Derper. 38th is Mr. Lighty. 39th is Mommy. 40th is Reed Sorensen. 41st is Joey Gase. And starting your last as always is Can't Drive. I don't know what's going to happen in this race, to be completely honest. So, let's get started up, shall we? Yeah, so, like I said, Siemens X race, a very unclimatic race. Put this racetrack on the bubble of possibly having to either be replaced or removed from the 2019 schedule. But we'll see what today's race brings. Anyway, so here is Florida Bobbin. Looks like he has indeed decided to go with the 2013 sponsored car. Technically the same car that he drove in the NASCAR Siemens Sanchez Series race and won. And Florida Bobbin, he had a huge lead in the NASCAR Siemens Sanchez race until the caution came out. And Florida Bobbin was able to win that race under the caution. Could Florida Bobbin get a win today? I don't know. And we're going to find out. Anyways. So this is going to be it's going to be a race, guys. So Florida Bobbin, however, he got a humongous points lead after, or humongous points boost after Richmond, which now puts Florida Bobbin an entire race ahead of Martin Truex Jr. in the point standings. And also, I say that, no, that's an entire point lead over the real Xbox in the point standings, because the real Xbox is second in the point standings. While Martin Truex is now sitting third in the point standings after losing quite a bit of ground after Richmond. But hey, it's only an entire race ahead, so Martin Bobbin, he could always lose the points lead as time goes on. I don't really know. But we're going to find out for today's race. Who wins? Who loses? No one really knows. It's going to be a much closer race, however, because the thing about the NASCAR Series race is that Florida Bobbin, he took part in that race, led every lap, won the race, no one else had a chance. This race, however, is NASCAR Skills Cup Series, where the field is a bit closer in terms of performance. Which means that pretty much anything can happen. I can't tell what's going on. Oh! And coincidentally as well, the full entire field actually shows up. It seems to me that the case when a certain amount of cars actually show up on the field is only at certain tracks, like for example at Sebring. You can only see a part of the field, whereas here at Watkins Glen, it seems to me that you can't see the entire field in one shot, as you can get a glimpse of Can't Drive all the way at the back, so I don't know what the heck to think about that. But we'll see what this race brings. Is it going to bring excitement, or is it going to bring the same thing that brought in the NASCAR Siemens Sanchez race brought? I can't really tell, but we'll find out. We'll find out if this race is going to be on the schedule for next year or not. Florida Bobbin would like to be, though, because this is Florida Bobbin's favorite track in the NASCAR schedule. That's kind of the reason why Florida Bobbin took part in this race yesterday, or took part in the Siemens Sanchez race yesterday, and why Florida Bobbin is here today, of course. Well, of course, everyone's here today because everyone wants points. Well, it's simple as that. Everyone just wants points. So we'll see how climatic or unclimatic this race is. We have 27 laps to find out, though. That's not going to make this race short, though. The Siemens Sanchez race also total of 40 minutes, so add another extra 5 laps. This race looks like it will be 50 minutes to an hour. Let's see. With that said, however, the field now just does a thing. Oh, Mr. Light's brother doing some things, however. Yeah, I don't know what's with Mr. Light's brother, but he's doing something. I can't tell what is, though. Yep, I don't know what's up with Mr. Light's brother. He's just... I don't know what cycle he's on. Okay, time to get back to the pace car. Okay, pace car is going to be off the racetrack. And we're going to go green flag racing in a second. As the field now lines up. Martin Truex Jr., the Relux Buccaneer, will lead the field to the green flag. And we are on the way for the Cheez 355 at Watkins Glen. A very diced up field to start the race. Throwing the ball side by side with Kyle Busch. It looks like the field, however, will make it mostly somewhat clean on the restart, however. No prizes for that, I suppose. William Byron racing side by side with Kyle Busch for position. I guess the field is just getting tamed with itself as it just gets started. Here's Kyle Busch now side by side with William Byron. Looks like the field's going to following up here. But these two, however, were going side by side through the bus stop chicane. In fact, several people going side by side through the bus stop chicane. Look at this. There are so many people going side by side with each other. Surprisingly, this hasn't brought out a caution, however. Here's Jenny Hamlin now running up there second place. And here is William Byron now being squeezed in. There's a little bit of action here with Ben Coates and Kyle Busch all over William Byron. The three are now coming into the second to last turn. Looks like Kyle Busch is at the optimal line, though, as Ben Coates now sticking behind William Byron. It looks like he might try to pass William Byron on the inside. Nope. It seems Kevin Harvick gets a bit of a run on the outside lane, however, with Kyle Busch. The field... Oh, and there's a caution already! Percy Serp with a spin, and that's brought the caution on lap number 1. Holy moly. Percy Serp had a bit of a spin, but the field as a whole is not going to be... Or, well, no crashing, though. It looks like... It's a bit of a minor spin. Yeah, it looks like from here. It looks like Percy was coming off for the turn, and then he gets tagged down a bit with Tim Tom. Then the domino effect comes in, then Brad Keselowski comes in and spins up Percy Serp. But it looks like this, for the most part, this will be a single car crash. As Percy does get into contact with Brad Keselowski, so Brad Keselowski with a slightly dinged up car, but same goes for Percy Serp. But for the most part, the field will make it off mostly clean. So that's something. Alright, so looks like the field races back to the line, however, so... Of course, eventually the field will get lined up on the pace car, and we will be going green flag racing once again at Watkins Glen. But first caution in the race, and we've only made a few laps, so that's lovely. But for the most part, the fields will be single file on the restart. So the start of this race was a bit chaotic. Not so sure about the rest of the race though now. Is Mr. Light's brother doing something? Yeah, I don't know with Mr. Light's brother in this race. For some reason he's... I don't know. He's up to something. Pace car gets a bit bouncy off of pit road, so that's interesting. Anyways, pace car is now on the field. And the field will line up behind the pace car. Like so. So, we will be single file on the restart, as I believe that double file restarts are not necessarily a thing here at Watkins Glen. And to be honest, there is nobody that's going to be up here anyway as of now. So we'll just fast forward just by a little bit so we can, get the field lined up, of course. But as the rest of the field, however, is doing things jiggy, so yeah, field's doing. Yep, we'll get the point. So Percy with a messed up rear end, and I think Brad Keselowski has a messed up side. Let's take a look at the side of Brad Keselowski. There's Brad Keselowski. Yeah, he does have some damage on the right side, so I'm not sure what that's gonna mean for Keselowski. I'm not sure if that's gonna hamper his performance, but we'll have to see. And the field is now almost completely lined up. The field is now back together. So let's now fast forward to the start-finish line. Field is lined up. And we'll be going, well, not going to go for flat 5 racing because we still have to do something else. So let's now come on to here. Oh, it looks like, however, the entire field will be coming down pit road. So that's interesting. So let's see if literally everyone comes up pit road or someone else stays out. We'll see. But yeah, almost looks as if the whole entire field coming down pit road. It will be a little bit of a surprise if someone else decides to stay out, but doesn't look like it. It looks like the entire field is coming down. Oh, I hear. Oh, no, never mind. Yep, the whole entire field will be coming down pit road. So let's see who comes off where. So yeah, so number of cars making pit stops in this race. It looks like Brad Keselowski, though, he might be a bit of opposite road for a little bit of a while because after better damage on his car. Oh, it looks like some cars are going to beat the leaders off at pit road. It looks like Kyle Busch and Gridgen were able to make it off pit road first, so that's going to make some interesting calls. So, of course, the field's going to line up like this off of the start. Ooh, a couple of races off for pit road off of the... I don't know what I'm saying anymore. There's a few races off the pit road, let's just say. But the field, however, will restart like this now. So, Martin Truex Jr. is going to get beat up pit road by Gridgen and Kyle Busch. Wow, the two are finally going to be doing something this season. So here is now Kyle Busch in first place with Gridgen now in second. So two drivers were able to beat Martin Truex Jr. and the others off of pit road. So I guess Kyle Busch and Gridgen had really fast pit stops, and so therefore they were able to come off of pit road before the others did. That's going to complete pit stop, so let's just now get back to... Oh. Okay, seems we can't get back to the... Alright then, so with that being said, we have to fast forward. And we're now live, so that's lovely. Oh! Huh. Oh, and conveniently this time, I just realized that the lights are now out. So lights are out on the pace car, so we're going to have a single file restart. Gridgen's up here running in second with Kyle Busch now in first place. Look at that, the Candyman Kyle Busch now leading for the first time in the season for now. I don't know if Kyle Busch will be able to keep that lead, but we shall see on the restart. The field now just rolling nice and slowly, so it looks like we won't be seeing any double file restarts in this race, but we're going to be seeing some interesting things happen. Looks like William Byron lost quite a few positions on the pit stop, so pit stops definitely shook up the positions of the field. But we'll now see what the field looks like on the restart and at the end of the race as well. Let's see if Kyle Busch can hold the lead for... I don't know. Well, let's just wait and see who wins the race. It could be literally any of these guys at this point. It's only on the race anyway. And we managed to get in one green flag lap in. Other 3 laps were caution laps, so... There you go. But this time by, the pace car will now be going down pit road. As it's time to get back underway. The field is single file, so the field will be less diced up on the start. But we are on the way once again at Watkins Glen International. Looks like Martin Truex Jr. He's able to get a run on Gridgen on the inside lane, and here comes Farlington Bobbin as well. Looks like they're going to be making some inside passes. And it looks like that Farlington Bobbin and Martin Truex Jr. now making their way past the real Xbox Nerd Gridgen. They lose a couple of spots here on the restart. For the most part, there goes Farlington Bobbin now making his way past Gridgen, and therefore Farlington Bobbin will now take third place back, so Gridgen now lost a couple of spots there on the start. Meanwhile, however, Kyle Busch has managed to keep it there in first place, and here is Kyle Busch now with a bit of a lead on these guys. Everyone is really doing things now. Apparently that single file restart is still causing the field to go berserk. Here is Kyle Busch, however, now leading the race. Kyle Busch really wanting to get a win this season, as Kyle Busch hasn't won a race so far this season. But, I mean, Kyle Busch technically should have won a race at some point, but I don't know what's up with Kyle Busch. I mean, Kyle Busch, he is very much up there in the points standings, and Kyle Busch, he is currently inside the playoff bubble. Except Kyle Busch would like to win a race this season at some point in time. Looks like Gridgen will eventually overtaken by, the real Xbox Nerd, however, so that's something. Anyway, here is Kyle Busch Now prevailing as your leader in Watkins Glen. I'm not sure if Cowboys won here before, but actually, I think he has. Yeah. Not sure when Cowboys won here at Watkins Glen, but I did it at one point, and Cowboys could go for another one at Watkins Glen today. Vikings lead, of course. I actually don't know, because, well, you can't really tell the advanced race, though. And the caution's out once again at Watkins Glen. Holy moly, another caution in this race. Man, the seems next race was very unclimactic. This race seems to be very climactic now. Is this Richmond all over again or something? Because not if I get another caution in this race. I don't know what's up with Watkins Glen, but can't see nothing consistency. Yeah. The seems next race choose to be a not so, I don't even know. So let's see what happened here. Oh, another wreck off of this turn here. This time with Kurt Busch and Mr. Light's brother. So let's see what happened here in slow motion. So Kurt Busch coming off of the turn, gets involved with Mr. Light's brother, and the two will smash into the inside wall. That's going to damage the front end of Kurt Busch's and Mr. Light's brother's cars. So I'm not sure if they're going to be able to continue the race. It looks like they might be able to fix up the cars and they will be able to keep going in the race. But now Kurt Busch is an entire way around. Looks like taking 6 down pit road too. I'm not sure why, but for some reason. That's both the caution. I guess now let's race back to the line or something. So Cowboys now with the lead at Watkins Glen. But now I guess the question of, will Cowboys still have the lead on the restart? I can't really tell. I mean, well, I say on the restart because, I mean, Cowboys, he will be starting first on the restart, but the big question is, will he be able to keep the lead? Because as we saw on the restart, he was running up there in second place, and then he loses many spots to a bunch of different guys. So that's something. So I guess we'll race back to the line, and we shall line up behind the pace car yet again. Okay. This race might be a bit of a long one. This time won't really bother to watch the field lineup this time, but here's Danger 6 and Kurt Busch. Looks like Kurt Busch is making his way down pit road. Probably fix his car up. So with that in mind, let's see how many people pit or how many people don't pit. So like Nia, she's pulled out the pack for some reason. I'm not sure what's up with Nia. Oh, looks like she's getting in behind Paul Menard and just in. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Nia. I think, yeah, I believe she's currently leading in. No, that'd be William. Actually, I think. Well, now it's a bit of a battle for Rookie of the Year between Nia and William Byron. So I'm not sure what's up with Nia. She might plan to go up pit road at some point, but I can't really tell. So yeah, we can't really speed up time now, can we? So I guess we have to sit here and watch the field do its thing. So this race is hopefully not going to be a caution fest like Richmond was. I mean, this race is way less laps, but even so, there's always the chance for a caution anywhere on the racetrack. So Nia, she's doing something. So I don't know if she's eventually gonna go down pit road or if she's just, I don't know. I can't really tell. Either way, here's Kyle Busch now in first place, of course. You might ask, will Cowboys still be in the first place by the end of the race? Well, ooh, okay, this is interesting. So some drivers are now choosing to go up pit road, but others are not. So Cowboys had the lead, but he's going to give it up for pit stops. So this time, it's a bit of a different story here. Some drivers are choosing up pit road, but others are not. So Kyle Busch deliberately going to give up the lead just so some guys can up pit road and other guys not. So Because Cowboys had the lead in that race, but he's now giving up for tires and fuel, despite doing that only so much time ago. Let's say the realist box nerds coming up everywhere as well. Oh, what's this? Alex Bowman with a blown engine. When did he get a blown engine race? That's a bit of a weird story. Oh, it just happened apparently. So I guess it just happened apparently. So some drivers choosing to go on pit road, whereas others are not. I don't know how to explain that, but yeah, some drivers are going to go on pit road and others are not. So this is going to allow some drivers to improve their points in the standings, though, whereas others not so much. Cowboys didn't lose that much ground, though. I just don't think he did. We'll see how the field restarts when we eventually get to the restart, though. So, here is Martin Truex Jr., currently your leader in the race. And my wall ball's falling off the table. That's brilliant. Almost brilliant. That would have made a ton of sense. Well, the field is... I think we're going to go green next time by, though. Yeah, I was one with the blinds. You got to go on pit road. It was fairly messed up. Mostly Nia, she's going up pit road for some reason. Alright, so let's just speed up time and see how the field lines up for the restart this time. Alright, so lights are out, so we will be going green next time by. I can't tell what's going to happen here and there, but... And yet we're live now, so apparently, so that's like... Right, so... Let's see what the field looks like so far now. We're up to the point where the race is happening. So Cowboys still be scores the leader, though, so... I guess the field freezes. Oh no, Kurt Busch retired, so I guess they can fix up his engine, so he's out. Oh, that's interesting. So, I'll probably go full screen. This game was really nice. I just want to check that out. So, restart again. So, yeah. This race that won so many restarts, though, was the race only 27 laps this time. I say only 27 laps. The reason why I made this race so many laps was because of the fact that the... Well, you get the point. Yeah, and now it's Bowman's on pit road, so... Meh. Well, this is going to be a messed up field, so Kyle Busch has now given up first place. And some guys made up though. Danger 6 is up here along with Mommy. Wow, Danger 6 and Mommy doing the best they've ever done apparently in this race. Well, I don't know, really. But with that being said, let's now go on the restart. See if we don't get a caution this time within the first one lap of the race. It'd be quite nice to get a caution or get a lap in without having a wreck off of the final turn. And you're seeing how long we can go before something happens. I don't know. So, the pace car is now pulling off the racetrack. And we shall go green with Martin Truex Jr. in first place. In front of us, this is Frank Coach running third. Hey, hello, Bird. Frank Coach now running third place. And we're green flag racing on the way once again at Watkins Glen. Here's Florida Bomb with the inside run. He's going to attempt to overtake Martin Truex Jr. for position, and so does Tim Tom too. Tim Tom trying to get some runs here and there. Martin Truex Jr. now is going to lose a bit of position for first place. And there is Tim Tom now battling with Bank Coaches. Two Ennis from the island of Solwas now battling with each other. And here is Tim Tom now side by side with Martin Truex Jr. Tim Tom now attempting to take the lead in the race. The two are going to be side by side going through the bus stop chicane. It looks like the field is dicing even more. And Tim Tom makes a little bit of contact with Martin Truex Jr. But here they are. Tim Tom and Martin Truex Jr. now battling for second place. Tim Tom trying to get the speed on. Doing an interesting job at that. And there is... Oh, the two are... Oh, there's a bit of a crash there. As another than the crash, a bit of an interesting area. That was a crash which was... No caution. But there was, however, a crash there, so, okay. Austin Dillon wrecked, apparently. Let's see what happened back here. No caution, it seems, but it looks like there was a bit of an accident between these two. Let's take a look what happened from this camera here. So Austin Dillon and Duck were battling, and then they both smacked the outside wall, and Austin Dillon spun out. But it looks like we will not be bringing out a caution, as Austin Dillon is able to make it away slightly. No caution. Yeah, I don't know what's up with Ty Dillon. He's all... What? No caution, though. Never mind. Caution came out eventually. Alright, well, I guess Ty Dillon was just... I mean, I don't know. Ty Dillon, he's all broken now. Oh, never mind. That caution was actually because of another... Oh, dear. Okay, so never mind. Oh, okay, we have an accident here. Okay, so it turns out that the caution wasn't due to the fact that Austin Dillon had an accident. This race would have continued under green if it weren't for this. Oh, Kevin Harvick, and oh, Kevin Harvick, wow, look at that, Kevin Harvick with a big accident. Kevin Harvick with a big accident, and many things happening now. That was quite the roll from Kevin Harvick. Let's see exactly what happened. Let's go into the... Actually, let's go into the Ford to see exactly what happened from there. That was the... Ooh, yeah, that was a big thing. Okay, so we're going to have to slow this down just a little bit so we can get exactly what happened. So, of course, the race happened as it happened, and I think everyone a little bit too far away, but I just want to just see exactly what happened here. So, Kevin Harvick is now just entering into the final turn at Watkins Glen, and then what happens behind him is that Joey Logano is going to get a bit of a run on Kevin Harvick, and Denny Hamlin is there too. Oh, there's also Mommy there. She's running up there, and Mommy goes all the way up to the outside, but then Joey Logano comes in on Kevin Harvick. Oh, it looks like that Kevin Harvick got tied on with Mommy, and that's going to cause Kevin Harvick to go around. Also, Denny Hamlin to get involved as well, and Kevin Harvick spins and goes upside down with an accident and a rollover on the front straightaway. Meanwhile, if we take a look at that crash from Mommy's perspective, there was a few interesting incidents that happened with her. So let's just rewind just a bit to see what happened with Mommy. So it looks like that, also looks like that she got involved into an accident with Denny Hamlin. So it looks like Denny Hamlin's gonna spin around, but it looks like Mommy's able to make it through the accident clean. Denny Hamlin over, yep, spin out, gets a bit sucked in with Mommy, but overall Denny Hamlin is for the most part safe. Meanwhile, Kevin Harvick going over a massive tumble. Let's see that again from Kevin Harvick's perspective, this time on the roof camera. Well, of course, let's rewind this first. So Kevin Harvick's doing this thing from the roof camera. This happens. And Kevin Harvick now with a destroyed race car. Well, that was a thing. Looks like they goes to race back to the line, though. Yeah, there's a bit of a cox in there. And there's Tim Tom battling with Martin Truex Jr. Apparently, there's now the race back to the line. Tim Tom and Martin Truex Jr. now racing still. And the two are battling, and there's Martin Truex Jr. and Chase Elliott now about to make their way past Tim Tom as they go through the bus stop chicane. The two are going to battle and dice with each other. Martin Truex Jr. is going to make a bit of contact with Tim Tom, but the two are still side by side with each other as they go through the bus stop chicane. They're now side by side. Tim Tom with a bit of a run on Martin Truex Jr. The two are now battling for position, but Tim Tom's going to get a bit of a run off of Truex on the turn. Not really, however. The two are still side by side for the sauce, now going down the final straightaway, and now they're about to go through these turns here. Martin Truex Jr. now still side by side with Tim Tom, but Tim Tom's going to attempt to get a bit of a run here on the final turn of this track. But Tim Tom not quite. Oh no, but Martin Truex Jr. runs wide, and Tim Tom will beat Martin Truex Jr. to the line, and Tim Tom will restart second place. That was a bit of a post-caution incident. Alright, so Tim Tom, unless he pits, he's going to get the second spot on the restart. I guess that's the race back to the line for you. For November, not humongously, so no prizes there. The field's going to line up accordingly. So another, I don't know. Apparently now we're going to have last turn crash. We didn't even have that in the NASCAR Series X race here. We're having it so many times over in the Skittles Cup Series race. I guess different cars means different type of racing. So while the NASCAR Series X Series race was very unclimatic, in fact the only caution that happened in the NASCAR Series X race was a end of the race caution, which happened all because Daniel Suarez blew an engine. This race, however, we're having a billion cautions and all because the field just can't keep themselves aligned for some reason. I don't know what's going on, but we're gonna have to do something. I can't really tell, to be honest. So, oh, looks like Rebecca, she's, I don't know what Rebecca's doing, but, I guess she's doing the same thing as our teammate Nia did earlier or something. I can't really tell, but here is Tim Tom. We're up here in the second place, actually. I think, from now on. We're gonna see where they are when they come down to the pit road. Oh, yeah, ooh, this is interesting. So, for this time around, the entire field will be going down pit road, but we do have some other things to consider. So, for above with Tim Tom Tricks, oh, so it looks like all these guys, looks like Kyle Busch, however, he's not going to go down pit road. And so is Jay McMurray, and Paul Menard, and Gridrin, and Mr. Light's brother. So those guys are going to be up there on the restart. Oh, there's a couple other guys. Dangerous Hicks is going now. Oh, dear. This is going to cause all kinds of confusion delay. So Kyle Busch looks like he and some other guys are going to have the position on the restart. So this is going to make for a restart and a half. Well, I say that, I don't know. There's probably going to be another caution. This race is not just becoming as just as chaotic as Richmond now. I don't know what to say. Oh, looks like Drew's on pit road sometime. That's going to give us both nerds. Looks like he's going to go up pit road. Along with Frank to Bob and William Brown and all those other guys, so. Ooh. Okay, we should take a look at the race up pit road, but. Yeah, we kind of missed the race up pit road, so, oopsies. And the ammo's all the way back down 3-second. And Joe Gonzalez up pit road trying to fix his car up, but yeah. Alright, well, with that being said, I think that's going to be the... Oh, yeah, Denny Hamlin coming off the road, and so is Austin Dillon. But I believe that's going to be the thing for the restart. So I believe the pace test will be going out mid-play on the racetrack, because I believe we're at the road courses. Yep, there you go. Pace lights are out, and therefore we're going to next time by, so... The field is so messed up, it's not even funny at this point. I can see what the... Ah, yeah, here's Joe Logano, and, yeah. Alright, so now back up to... dear. This race is now turning into... Richmond all over again, where... Apparently now we can't go one level without getting a caution, yep. Because thinking that the NASCAR Series, that race was so unclimactic. We had not much happen, but... It looks like Kyle Busch was able to sort himself out. It looks like he was able to predict that caution. And here he is, running up here in third place, along with Jay McMurray, Paul Menard, Gridrin. Heck, you missed Light's brother, Dangerous Six not running up here. Look at that. So Dangerous Six running quite well now, because of that silly caution that we saw just a little while ago. So who knows what happened in the race now? I can't really tell. Yeah, looks like this is going on for a considerable amount of time, though. But, alright, let's see if we can either go without... I don't know. I have this all feeling there's going to be a last turn crash again, though. That seems to be the theme of this race. Every time we come to this last turn on the green flag, there's always going to be an accident. At Richmond, it was an accident pretty much anywhere on the racetrack, but here it's just a mess. Well, either way, we're single file once again. Kyle Busch is now your leader once again at Watkins Glen. And we are underway for racing at Watkins Glen. Oh, this is Jay McMurray, however. He's going to be going on the underside of Kyle Busch. I guess Jay McMurray trying to get a bit of a run there on the outside lane of Kyle Busch. Wasn't the best execution, though. There, that is not the best scenario for Jay McMurray. If you're on the inside lane, however, they would have been able to get that pass for lead, but not quite going to be able to do it, though. There's Paul Menard. He's now battling alongside with Jay McMurray, and Paul Menard might take the position for a second on the bus stop chicane. Nope, it looks like that. Oh, it looks like Gridrin's going to get stuck on the outside of Danger 6, however. And for the most part, the field will race by cleanly through the chicane. Oh, here's Paul Menard with a bit of a battle with Gridrin. Yep, now we have an exciting battle for third place apparently between Gridrin and Paul Menard. Danger 6, however, he's there too, doing some things. Look at Danger 6 just hanging behind Gridgen for right now. There's Freud, Bob, and Oliver, and the realist box nerd. They're the true leaders in this race, or should be anyways. But of course, they're now stuck in a bit of a pickle behind a bunch of other slower cars. So here's Paul Menard, now running up there with Gridgen. He's going to try to overtake him going into this next turn. On turn number 1, Paul Menard now just sticking his car underneath Gridgen. And yes, it looks like we're going to make it through that turn. Green flag. Finally, and not another caution, I believe, for now at least. Who knows? As reason folks, we could always have a caution anywhere in the race. I don't really know. I mean, it would be cool, however, to have a not a caution for the race. Yep, no caution. The race is go. And everyone is battling close enough, though. If there's going to be another caution, it's because of something that happens up here. Here's Danger 6, however, now being swept to the outside lane. And Paul Menard looks like he incurred some damage from somewhere from some contact. And now there's Billy Spock's nerd in front of Bob now trying to make their way back up to the pack. Meanwhile, back up here in the lead, we have Kyle Busch now taking the lead. Kyle Busch being sponsored by Skittles in the NASCAR Skittles Cup Series. Now leading in Watkins Glen. And it looks like, however, that Jamie Burmer's going to be going on pit road. So Jamie Burmer's going to give up a second place position to go on pit road. That's going to allow Gridgen to take second place away, though. Here comes Gridgen now in second place. And the caution is out. Well, and we completed an entire 2 laps without a caution coming out, but I mean, hey, at least we tried. Base cars on pit road, though. Oh! Okay. Frontal bomb with a serious accident. Wow, so what is the thing up here? Look at that, up here, Frontal bombing involved with the real Xbox nerd, and Frontal bombing slams into the tire wall with a broken car. Wow, that was very controversial, though. What happened? It seemed that the real Xbox nerd was... No, never mind. I guess... No, Frontal bombing... He was just doing his thing to get heads up on the real Xbox nerd that causes Frontal bombing to lose his car and almost get to the Danger 6. Frontal bombing slams right into the tire barrier. And that's going to bring out the caution. The fuel wasn't so bunched up that we wouldn't have had a caution there. But that's going to be the result of the caution. Frontal bombing now in a very bad state. He is going to be joining on pit road, so I don't know if we'll see Frontal bombing again. Based unless some pit strategies do some things. I can't really tell. Well, I mean, the race, it went for a while on the green. It looks like the field's now just racing up the base car. Now we have Grid Jump here in second with Tim Tom in third place. So, 2 Sowa Motorsports #1 drivers are now up here. But that's a caution. And it's going to cause a restart. Man, Frontal bombing, he was doing quite good in this race, but now he'd have to wait a considerable amount of time to do something. Looks like for the most part the field is now just lining up single file in preparation to get lined up behind the pace car. I think as for the field is just lining up single file already. Or doing their job, should be by the time they get to the pace car. And they will be doing as soon as they get up to the pace car. And the pace car is now just coming off of pit road. And the field will line up behind the pace car. So that really shook up the race right there. Frontal bombing is now on pit road. So unless they can fix up his car good enough and Frontal bombing has the right strategy, he will possibly not win this race. Frontal bombing, he was looking to sweep the weekend after winning the NASCAR Series next race by a long shot under caution. But now we are not sure if we're going to see that today. I mean, it would have been interesting if we could see the same guy win in 2 different cars. Let's say again, we saw it with Bank Cooks at Bristol, and we thought we might have be able to see it with Frontal bombing here in Watkins Glen, but no. So Frontal bombing was debating if he was gonna run another NASCAR Series next race season. It seems that unless Frontal bombing wins this race, Frontal bombing will be running a 3rd NASCAR Series next race season, and that will be in his attempt to try to sweep a weekend. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, so the field will be lining up accordingly yet again. And Frontal bombing is off. He is officially done for today. Frontal bombing gets involved in an accident, which takes him out. Frontal bombing was thankfully at a big points to go into the race after Richmond, but Frontal bombing not going to have such a big points lead as a result of this race. What we will see over this race is a completely different story now. I don't know what's happened in this race, but we're definitely going to see something happen. I don't know what will happen, but something will. So there's that to look forward to. Maybe we'll see what happens in the field on the restart. So let's see if we're going next time by, like we usually do. So we restart on lap number 18. So Danger 60 was, I mean, where was Danger 6? Oh, back 36 apparently. Alright then. Well, that's because they made it pissed off, that's why actually. Alright, let's see what happens now. Some people might pit, some people might not pit. Here's Cowboys, he's leading. He's doing the best he's ever done this so far this season. Cowboys hasn't led a single lap this season until now. It looks like the entire field once again coming up a road. Yep, no, it looks like no one's going to be... Oh, never mind. William Byron and Clint Boyer staying out. So is Daniel Flores. It looks like a few of these guys are going to try to do something. We'll see what the strategy plan is beyond these guys. So let's go to pit lane number 1. This camera here. And we will eventually see, well, of course something's going to happen now. Actually, we'll have to just, yeah, so as soon as Cowboys gets to his pit stall, we should switch over to the pit road number 2 camera. Yeah, it looks like a few of these guys are going to be skipping the things here or something. I don't know. Okay, so let's see what the field looks like. So it looks like 5 guys will be staying out this time by to try to improve this position. Looks like Martin Tricks. Oh, never mind. Martin Tricks 200 road apparently with the real Xbox nerd. And now Florida Bobbin is officially out of this race. Florida Bobbin, he was looking to have quite a good race at his favorite racetrack, but unfortunately, he is now gone. Looks like the field, however, at least top 3 will stay out the same. Here's Tim Tom with Jimmy Johnson running up here road. There's Bank Coach next to Mr. Lady. Oh, listen to the little bit of wall for the baseball nerd ball. Everyone, Martin Tricks Jr. is going to do the same. With that, we might see a similar story with these guys up here, but now... So now William Byron, the rookie, now being scored as the leader as of right now. William Byron competing his first ever NASCAR Skittles Cup Series season. Looking to get his first career win eventually. It could happen this season, you never know. So the field will be lining up like so on the restart. There is the real Xbox nerd. Now he's trying to get to his position on the racetrack, and it looks like he will do so. This race is really going to shake up the point standings more than I really expected, because the thing about the NASCAR CMSX race, that this race was so, well, it wasn't climatic at all. Whereas this race is starting to be very climatic. Florida Bobbin is out of the race, at his favorite track. Therefore, we can either see a repeat winner or a new winner at this point. Here's William Byron in first place. How cool would it be to see if he got his first win here, or first career win NASCAR Skills Cup season in general? Along with Clint Boyer, looking to win his first race in forever. Daniel Suarez also looking to get his first career win, and Joe Logano looking to get his first win since 2017, technically 2016, because of course, Joe Logano won that race in Richmond last year, only for that win to be encumbered for rule breakings and stuff. So, I don't know what's happening, but we're going to find out on the restart. Unless the college comes out. In which case, I'll bunch to the field again. And we'll see completely different results. So much in the dicing in this race, though. Although William Byron, he's done somewhat well in the point standings for his first season. We could see William Byron maybe... well, I don't know. I mean, William Byron, he doesn't have winning experience. William Byron... Of course, as we know, William Byron won the 2017 NASCAR Siemens National Series Championship. And William Byron now actually driving a fairly similar car that he drove to victory lane in that race. Or the entire season for the most part. I mean, well, of course, William Byron drove a few different cars throughout the 2017 Siemens National season, but William Byron this week did, I mean, well, yeah, he switched them out again, but for the most part, he drove this car. And of course, if you know, Florida Bobbin is not for it. No. William Byron trying to become the next Jeff Gordon after Chase Elliott. As Chase Elliott drove the 24 for 2016 at 17. Now William Byron's taking back the pick or taking the 24 car for 2018, and of course that also means the return of the number, or the yellow number 24, I should say. So we'll see what William Byron could do. Oh, looks like Joe Logano's gonna pull on the pit road. Alright then. The field's getting close on them. Oh, okay. Never mind. Everyone's trying to give Logano some space. Alright, well, there you go. Let's see how long we go without another caution. Let's see. And we're underway at Watkins Glen. Once again. Oh, William Byron's late. Oh, William Byron, not the best restart, however. Here is Cliff Boyer about to make his way underneath the balls. Cliff Boyer now taking the lead away from William Byron. The two are still side by side, but Cliff Boyer, however, doing absolutely terrible with the points. He's trying to really improve that in this race. He's right there with William Byron, but William Byron, the rookie, trying to keep switching up. Meanwhile, here we have Daniel Suarez, the sophomore, now in there up into second place. Daniel Suarez now taking second place along with William Byron, but there is Kyle Busch and JGR team right behind him. The field will now... Oh, William Byron made a bit of contact with Kyle Busch. William Byron going to lose a bit of spots here, but here's Daniel Suarez now taking away second. And there is Clint Boyer now prevailing as your leader. Clint Boyer in his second season with Stuart Haas trying to get a win for the first time in who knows how long. And here is Clint Boyer now in the lead for now. We'll see how long we can keep the green flag. Oh, never mind. Wait, is that Clint Boyer going to pit road? Oh dear, there goes Clint Boyer up pit road. That's, oh, more dicing up through here. But William Byron to take back the lead in the race. Here is William Byron now leading in Watkins Glen. William Byron, the rookie, showing that skill that he learned last year in the NASCAR season so before. William Byron, he's made quite a few steps to come up to this point. Now William Byron did quite well in the Truck Series in 2016. Of course, won the season next year in 2017, like I said. And here is William Byron now leading in the NASCAR Skittles Cup Series race. Look at that from William Byron. He is holding off Kyle Busch right there. And would you look at that? The field is staying green, and William Byron in the lead. He's got Kyle Busch on his tail, though. Here comes Kyle Busch attempting to make the lead, or the pass for the lead, that is. William Byron trying to hold him up, but Kyle Busch is still right there. Oh, but there goes William Byron going up there. Oh! Makes contact with Kyle Busch, but William Byron now going to pit road for some reason or another. That's going to Kyle Busch take the lead in the race. Kyle Busch, the Candyman, now leading once again at Watkins Glen. I guess William Byron had the lead there for a considerable amount of time, but then decided to give that position back to Kyle Busch for some reason or another. That wasn't the greatest decision of all time, but meanwhile, listen, the field has remained green. Here is Kyle Busch now leading the race with Jamie McMurray in second place. Jamie McMurray trying to do something in this race as he hadn't won a race in such a long time. And here's Jamie Murray now battling with Kyle Busch in first place. It looks like the field has finally caught itself up, and we have now made it past all the cautions for the most part. And now we have Jamie Murray now trying to chase down Kyle Busch for the lead. Would you look at that? However, the field has stayed green, and now we have a load of people up here that haven't gone to race win this season yet. But here is Jamie Murray losing a little bit of ground though on Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch just extending his points lead, or his lead in general in the race, ahead of Jamie McMurray. That's going to cause something to happen. As here is Kyle Busch now leading in Watkins Glen. Jamie Murray, however, he is back there in second, so I'm not sure if McMurray will be able to do anything else. But either way, meanwhile, Jamie Murray is his Chip Ganassi team right behind him being Kyle Larson. And of course, Bridget Bancoach ran quite well up here as well. But Kyle Busch, currently as of now, prevailing as the leader. There's still a few laps to go in the race, however, so anything could happen. We could see Kyle Busch go up and road or something, or we maybe could stay up for the entire rest of the race. It would make more sense to Kyle Busch stay up for the majority of the race, but I did, however, tinker with the pit stops and stuff. So unless Kyle Busch goes for a pit stop, however, he may have this race won. However, it seems this race is now just only as climatic as the NASCAR Series Next Series race. Oh, we have to do a bit of battle here. Here is Paul Menard now in a bit of a battle with Tim Tom for position. Tim Tom now trying to take 6th place away from him, or I think that's 6th place, I'm not entirely sure. So Kyle Busch now prevailing as your leader in the race. Something could happen now. Here is now the real Xbox nerd now just making it around Ryan Newman for the position. And there he goes. Oh, looks like Ryan was trying to put a bit of a fight, but not quite gonna work though. The real Xbox nerd will now do this in here. Looks like Tim Tom and Paul Menard, however, are still getting into a bit of a fight here. Looks like the Scottish Twins and Jimmy Johnson getting into it as well. There's gonna be a bit of battle going to the bus stop chicane. Double wide, Tim Tom making some contact with Donald here. The Scottish Twins looks like they were trying to work together with each other to get around Paul Menard. Move back up here. Oh, looks like Kyle Larson was able to make it around his past teammate, Jay McMurray. The two Chip Ganassi teammates are now side by side. We do apologize for slightly missing his battle. But it looks like now the two Chip Ganassi teammates are now battling with each other. Jay Murray goes to the outside lane. It's going to allow Kyle Larson to get past him. And it looks like Richard's going to get the pass on Jay Murray as well. Here he goes, Gridrin, now side by side with Jay McMurray. And here is Bank Coach up here too. I guess if Fronto Bobbin can't do super well in this race, then Bank Coaches must do the favor, as Bank Coaches trying to make it past Gridrin. Two Ennis from the island of Seoul was battling it out on the racetrack. And now Kyle Larson has successfully been able to get past his Chip Ganassi racing teammate, Jay McMurray. And now Kyle Larson trying to chase down Kyle Busch for the lead. It's now a Kyle and Kyle battle here at Watkins Glen. This is gonna be a race for something, I'm not entirely sure. But here is Kyle Larson trying to chase down Kyle Busch. Meanwhile, Jay McMurray still losing some spots here and there. It looks like Jay McMurray, making got to the ground, but Jay McMurray is now committed to pit road. He's not going to lose all of his spots, and that's going to allow all his guys to get past him. But Kyle Busch still prevailing as your leader. Some more people going up the road, but Kyle Busch might just try and stay up for the remainder of the race. This might be a race for something or something else. Here is Kyle Busch and Kyle Larson, 1-2, trying to pull away from the field. The field's getting a bit spread out now, but here is Gridgen and Bank Coach doing other things too. And here is Kyle Busch, still leading at Watkins Glen. But anything could happen here or there. Indeed. So here is Kyle Larson trying to keep up with Kyle Busch. Their laps are getting a bit slower and slower, however. This may cause some or other confusion and delay. And here is Kyle Busch, prevailing as your leader still. But anything can happen now. We'll have to watch to see how long Kyle Busch is able to keep the lead in the race. Originally, that was anticipating a bit of a longer race. Oh, it looks like Gridgen's now being committed down the pit road. And Gridgen's not going to go on pit road to give up the spot. That's going to allow Bank Coaches and the Rhythm Thunder to get past. The two YouTube Motorsports teammates are now reunited with each other, as there is Bank Coaches running in third with the real Xbox Nerd running in fourth. While Florida Ball may not be in this race, two cars aligned with Tobal Motorsports are now up here as well, with Bank Coaches and the real Xbox Nerd now doing their things. Meanwhile, in first and second, here is Kyle Larson continuing to chase down Kyle Busch for that win. Kyle Larson wants that win, but Kyle Busch is holding it for now. Here they come to the bus stop chicane once again. Kyle Larson trying to put his bumper on Kyle Busch. We're going to see a battle or another here. Or maybe not. If Kyle Larson gets up to Kyle Busch, we might see a battle. But if that doesn't happen, then oh well. But here's Kyle Larson trying to execute the speed. Yep. Jimmy Clarkson would come and tell you that the two most important things are speed and power. And Kyle Larson is attempting at both of those. It looks like he had a bit of a better line than Kyle Busch though. And Kyle Busch is committed to pit road. That's going to allow Kyle Larson to take the lead. And same as the real Xbox Nerd too. And that's going to allow Kyle Larson and Bank Coaches to have 1-2 in the race. Kyle Busch has officially committed to pit lane, and Kyle Larson has now taken the lead. There's Nia coming off of pit road. Kyle Larson gonna have to get past her if he wants to keep the speed up, though. Kyle Larson, there he goes, gonna try to pass Nia. Oh, Kyle Larson's gonna lose a bit of ground, though. That's gonna allow Bank Coaches to get up there, and Bank Coaches with a bit of a run on Kyle Larson. It's now bout between Kyle Larson and Bank Coaches for the win of the race. Here they come through the bus stop chicane. They make it around Nia successfully, and Bank Coaches now trying to chase down Kyle Larson, and Bank Coach looking to get his second win of the season. Here they come. The two are really playing with each other now. Here is Bank Coaches right on the rear end of Kyle Larson. Bank Coaches gonna attempt the overtake sooner or later. Oh, but Bank Coaches slightly messes up. The two are now coming down. It looks like Bank Coaches is going to avoid pit road for this time by, but Bank Coaches with not the most ground in the world. 1 lap to go. Sponsored by Credit One Bank, and also the sponsor of Kyle Larson. The two are really close to each other now. Bank Coach is going to try to attempt to take the lead eventually, but Kyle Larson now holding the position for the time being. The two are now battling for now. Here is Kyle Busch, not in the race, but here is Kyle Larson in first place, but Bank Coaches is in there in second place. Bank Coaches, he's got one win this season. He wants to get second in Watkins Glen. He's going to attempt to get the run and get past Kyle Larson for the lead. Here goes Bank Coaches trying to get on the rear end of Kyle Larson, and the two are really bound with each other now. We have only half the lap to go, and here is Bank Coaches trying to keep up with Kyle Larson. Bank Coach with a slightly better line there, but Kyle Larson will get the better run off of the corner. Here is Bank Coach, he's right there. He only has 2 more attempts to get past Kyle Larson. Here he goes. Is it going to be through this turn? Maybe not. Bank Coach has a bit of a run there. Here he goes. He has one last shot. He's not going to do it. And Kyle Larson will come off for the turn. Kyle Larson will win the season 355 at Watkins Glen. Victory for Chip Ganassi Racing. Kyle Larson is your winner in Watkins Glen. That is epic. It's another new winner in the NASCAR Skittles Cup Series. And Kyle Larson will be celebrating this win in victory lane today. And a crash happened. Apparently, I guess these guys got so excited we're going to take a weapon to these guys. But there you go. Kyle Larson. There's Bank Coach. He's going to run a bit side by side to congratulate Kyle Larson on the win. But Kyle Larson is victorious in Watkins Glen. That's going to be his 6th career NASCAR Skittles Cup Series win and his first of the 2018 season. This is Kyle Larson's first season in this new Camaro. Here's Chase Elliott just strolling along by him. And there's Nia too. It looks like Kyle Larson looks like he ran out of fuel, however. Kyle Larson, it looks like he really spared his gas at the end there. And Kyle Larson has officially ran out of fuel. But that's okay, because he crossed the finish line first, and therefore, Kyle Larson will be going to victory lane in Watkins Glen today. If it's not going to be Floyd and Bobbin, it might as well be somebody from the Chevy family. And another driver of the brand new 2017 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 stock car will be going to victory today. And it's going to be in the hands of Kyle Larson, the driver of the number 42 Chevrolet Camaro of Chip Ganassi Racing. What a way to end this race. Wow. You had no idea who was going to win that at the end there. Kyle Busch, he went up and rode and then, I don't know. I mean, we had a few going the first, but we had an extremely climatic race. That was way better than this. Yeah. I think the NASCAR Skills Cup Series race gets decided to be better than the Siemens race. I don't know. I don't know if we're going to keep this version of Watkins Glen next season or not. I mean, we'll give this track a second chance next season, but I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen to the track next season, but either way, we'll worry about that next season. But for today, Kyle Larson, victorious in, Oh. And Tracy Fishing ran out of fuel along the racetrack. Well, hey, call back to finish third, so I guess that's not bad. That's not bad at all. What a race to finish off Watkins Glen. Sure, the race wasn't that climatic near the end there, but you know what? That finish at the end there was quite interesting, actually. But there's also the wreck that happened to Bubba Wallace. We're going to check that out as soon as everyone. In fact, actually, let's do that now. So, Bubba Wallace was involved in the end of the race accident, apparently. Let's go on to Bubba Wallace. So, I don't know what happened to Bubba Wallace, but here's Bubba Wallace. It looks like he must have gotten involved in something with Denny Hamlin. I'm not entirely sure what happened between these two, but we're going to find out. Looks like Bubba Wallace was trying to keep his car going forward on the final lap at Watkins Glen. And oh, is it Bubba Wallace? Well, I don't know. We're going to find out. I think that happened right about there. Okay. Alright, that's a big accident. Wow. So that, yeah, William Brown getting involved, so it's the William Brown, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so what happened here is that they were coming off of the turn, and so it looks like that, William Byron was being sandwiched between Bubba Wallace and Denny Hamlin. The two got together with each other, the three I should say, and then Bubba Wallace gets pushed to the outside wall, goes on his roof for a bit, and blows up, Denny Hamlin. So, yeah, there's Bubba Wallace going through a bit of a tumble here at Watkins Glen, but at least it happened on the final lap, which led for Kyle Larson to have a very climatic victory. Wow, so the crash happened just as Kyle Larson crossed start finish line. Well, that's all from Watkins Glen. This was definitely a much more climatic race than what was the Siemens Exodus race. I'm not sure if we're going to see the track for next season, but there is a chance that could happen. We don't know. But with that being said, time to give you your finish service position. So Kyle Larson will win the day, holding off Bank Coaches for second place, with Martin Truex coming on third, Cheez Lee fourth, Mr. Letty's brother fifth. Good job by the Snail Road Racing driver, with the record coming sixth, Doc seventh, Ryan Blaney eighth, Oliver ninth, Kyle Busch 10th, the Relax Boxer 11th, Gretchen 12th, Daniel 6 13th, Clint Boyer 14th, Tim Tom 15th, Ryan Newman 16th, Donald 17th, Daniel Suarez 18th, Jan Murray 19th, Douglas 20th, Paul Menard 21st, Jimmy Johnson 22nd, Eric Armel 23rd, Eric Jones 24th, Purser 25th, Julie Gallon 26th, Braxton 27th, Durpa 28th, Rich Light 29th, Ron 30th, Wayne Brown 31st, somehow, Joe Gase 32nd, Bob Walsh 33rd, D. Ham 34th, Neil 35th, yeah, I guess he was locked down, Kid Drive 36th, Austin 37th, Floyd Bob 38th, Reed Jones 39th, Kevin Irvin 40th, Alex Bowman 41st, and Kurt Busch around the field in 42nd. So, Floyd Bobbin, man, Floyd Bobbin was lucky to have quite a bit of a points going into this race, because oh dear. It seems whenever Floyd Bobbin gets the points lead, something has to happen to him that causes him to lose that. So, Floyd Bobbin, not sure if he's going to have the points left this race. He was an entire race at Martin Truex in the Rizbox third, but I mean, they fished too extreme. Well, Martin Truex came in third, so I'm not. We'll see where he wants on the race as a result of this race. But yeah, Carlos victorious, however. So we have a new winner this season, Carlos, and he was already up there in the playoffs. But I guess Kyle Larson wanted to get the win. So if Kyle Larson does wrap the regular season up inside the playoffs, Kyle Larson will get bonus points for his win today at Watkins Glen. So wins, while they don't guarantee you a spot in the playoffs, they do help. So, with that being said, hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next video. Hey everybody, but before this video ends, I just want to give a quick message to you guys in regards to the NASCAR races. Now, I noticed that these races haven't been getting too many views on my YouTube channel as of late, and so I'm debating on whether I want to continue to do these races or not. But I will just say right now that these races will now be going on to a intermission break thingamajiggy, and these races will not be returning until late February. Reason being is because I'm entering a fairly busy point in the year. So therefore I want to take a little break from these videos because I haven't honestly had too much motivation to make these NASCAR race videos. So in short, these races won't be returning until late February. I have now made this message a lot more complicated than it really should be, so I'm just going to end this video here. Once again, hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.